of data.
Visual representation of data. Very good. Again, very good answer. Anyone else?
Access to some specific group or persons who
Mhm.
can input the data and can see the data, observe the data.
Exactly. Every answer is almost correct. So, with the help of dashboard, instead of raw data, you can get the consolidated information, and in the dashboard, we are specifically present our data in a very visualized form, very good form, presentable form. So first key in the dashboard is dashboard should be report should be very clear. That is why if you are creating your dashboard, always try to create your dashboard at zoom level 150, because our cell is very small. If you are presenting something, so this is not at all very much visible. So always try to create your dashboard at 150 zoom, 150, 160, 170, something like that. So letters should be clear because you are going to present your data. So first priority is you have to just zoom your sheet, zoom your cell. Second, you have to create a hypothetical range where you have to present your dashboard, you have to create your dashboard. So for that, we are taking just outline. So that means my requirement is dashboard, and what we can do is we have to just set a range where we have to create. We don't have to move beyond this like rectangle. Now point is, for any dashboard, if you are creating a dashboard, you need a data. So this is the dashboard sheet, and for tentative I'm just creating a small data here in the different sheet. So this dashboard contain a employee id, maybe an employee id, their name, their performance, maybe this is the product city, this is the city, this is the city code, that can be a city code, and this is a data of 6 month or 5 month or 7 month or 10 month or 12 month. This is the data. So city code is maybe DIC underscore this one. This is that city code we have, and this is the city. So this is the city, this is the city code, and we have sales or maybe performance, city wise performance of a team monthly. So we have a data, randomly data between, suppose this. So we have a data. This contain sales percentage or sales performance in Patna. If you are talking about Patna, so we have 6 month sales. This is only we have just achieved 56% target. Here 81, 40, 69, something like that. So this is the data. First of all, if you are creating a dashboard, first of all you should know your data. Data is very important because you have to present your data, you have to visualize your data, so you should be very clear on your data. So we have a data city wise, monthly performance or monthly target achieved, something like that. So we are going to present this data in the form of dashboard. How we can present? So what you can do is just select your first row and merge the cell and try to create a very good heading here that should be related to your data. So if you are presenting something on this data, you should create a very good like heading. So just I am putting a heading here, performance analysis for the first 6 month for financial year 2021 2022, something like that. So you have to just use a small formatting here, so that should be text should be clear, that should be attractive. We need a very good like attractive heading here, so you can put your heading as per the data or requirement. Now question is, we have to just create a dashboard on this data. So what you can do is, my question is, I want the whole row, that means this row heading should be here. In this area I want the row. So we have two options. Either we can copy it and then paste it, or we can use cell reference. Why we don't have to use copy paste method? Because sometime if you change your data, suppose if you are change your data as a city underscore id, yeah, city name, if you are putting here a name word here, so in your raw data you are changing the heading, but in the dashboard there is a no reflection here. So that is why we don't have to use, we should not use copy paste method, we should use cell reference. Reference means just press equal sign, go to the data and select the first cell, and now you can drag it down or right or left, any direction you will get the same. And this is dynamic now. How? Suppose we are not starting from January, so we are starting from April maybe. So if you are starting from April and you are changing your data heading here, so if you change this in your raw data, you will get the reflection here accordingly. That is why we have to use cell reference instead of copy paste. Is it clear? Is it clear?
Yes, clear.
Okay. So my next point is, if I put here 1, I want what I want. I want a first city code. If I put here, I want first city code. If I put 2, I want second city code. If I put 7, we want seventh city code. So equals to index array, which is in data. So this is your city code. So you have to select your data. They are looking for row number and putting here 1 comma column number and putting 1. So you will get the first row data. Here if you change 2, so you will get the second data. If you put here 3, you will get the third data here. The same way, what you need is just delete this and connect with this cell. Now if you put here, that was my question, if you put 1, so you will get the first data. If you put 3, you will get the third data. If you put 10, you will get the 10th data. If you have a 10 lakhs data, you have to put 10 lakhs, you will get the 10 lakh data. Is it clear?
Yes.
Every step is very important in dashboard because you are going to present this data dynamically. So that is why every step is very important. So my next question is from your side. If I am putting 1, so we will get the first code. So is it possible to, on the basis of first code, we can retrieve the whole information of this person or this city or this product? Or absolutely we can do it through VLOOKUP with column. We can do it through VLOOKUP with match. We can do it through VLOOKUP choose with column. We can do it through index with double match. So there are several options so that we can get the data. Is it right or not? Is it right or not? We can do it not. We can do it or not? Chiranjeev.
Hello. Yes, sir. I'm on phone actually.
Okay. No, no.
Repeat the question.
So with the help of this function, we can retrieve data individually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 like that. And on the basis of this, I want the whole details of this person or city or product. So now we have to use VLOOKUP. This is the lookup value and you have to retrieve data from here. So you have to select your whole data instead of match or index with double match, something like that. Just put the simplest function, that is column function. So you can easily retrieve your whole data with a single formula by using VLOOKUP with column function. Is it possible? Easily we can retrieve the data. Is it okay? Is it clear? Because every step is very important.
Yes, clear.
Okay. Now my question is, I want to change my heading. There is a sound coming from, I guess, Chiranjeev. Can you mute? Yes, please. So there is a question, performance analysis for the first 6 months for financial year 2020 of, or for, we can say again, Kolkata. So if you are talking about the fourth data, that means for Kolkata, so this is the correct or relevant heading here. If I am putting here 4, so this heading is up to mark. If you are changing your position, then this is not wrong because you are presenting your data of Patna, but you are showing your heading Calcutta. So this should be as per your data. So what we can do here, we can use concatenate. So what you can do is just press equal, under double quotation you have to put this and use concatenate, that means and you have to select this. Now this is dynamic. If you put 2, so you are talking about Delhi, so your heading saying Delhi. If you are in the 5th row, so you are talking about Noida, so this shows Noida. But question is, every like letter is in uppercase, here showing proper case. So you should use upper function to maximize the just retrieve your uppercase data. Now point is, in dashboard this looks like wrong. Wrong means this showing very good proper case kind of thing, but this showing sometime small case or something like a capital case. So you don't have to just correct your heading here. You can directly correct your heading here. Use proper function, so you will get whether data is wrong or right. But your data, if you are putting here in data in capital, like this is June is in capital in raw data, but yes, in dashboard you will get the same thing. So that is why we are putting functions to dynamically we can change, we can see the effect dynamically how this is working. So this is called data retrieve kind of activity. So now up to this level, if we are putting here a first row position, so you will get the first data, second, so second data, third, then third, fourth, fifth, sixth, something like that. Accordingly, my heading is also playing the same role here. Now you have to use 2 3 charts. So just select your data. I'm avoiding city code, just starting with the city and creating few charts. So I'm going to create a chart called column chart. This is very popular and very clear chart, and just putting here one chart. Once again I am selecting the data, going for insert, taking another chart. This is line chart, reducing the size, putting here. I want another chart. I'm taking another chart which is pie chart, so putting here. See, we have three charts. Because you are going to present your raw data in the form of dashboard, so that should be very appropriate. That is why what you can do is just arrange your chart with very attractive and very passionate mode. Just place your all chart within the limitations. See, so now this looks better. I'm putting this here. You can change the size or width of the chart and arrange or resize your chart the same way. I'm putting here this and setting here. So now it's look like better. Now point is, we have very good heading here with the Noida. Noida is there, so no point of Noida here. So if you delete it, so
New meeting में है technical लोग
Ankit, please mute your voice, please. Yeah. So now we can delete the heading or chart title from every chart. So now you can get the more visualization or more effect here. So now see the effect. If I'm putting here 1, so you are talking about Patna sales. Earlier we have just a numerical data. Now we have dashboard kind of thing. Anyone can easily understand the progress, monthly progress city wise. See, if you are talking about second, so you are talking about Delhi, so sales is dropping again and again. If you are talking about Mumbai, so there is a vibrations comes, there is a, either you can show it your performance with line or maybe from column chart or with the this. So that is why you have to select or insert two or three charts to present your raw data. My point is, now you can just select the data, select your chart and just design a chart. So for designing, you are very much aware with the designing, so you can put a color, you can use gradient also. Same here, you have to put few color, or if you want to take a gradient, you can use gradient also. If you are taking this, there is a shape effect, so you can apply all the effects that can be very much presentable. Now point is, if you are talking about this, so this font color is not up to mark, you can change your font color, so you can get your data in presentable way. So see, this way you can change the whole of your chart with a different effect or fill effect or something like that. So you can take any of like, so quickly I'm taking something like that. You can take, yes, thought looks good. So now see how we can present our raw data with a very good presentable mode. So my question is it clear up to this level? Is
One
it
second, please tell the change of headings, like for Mumbai, for Patna.
okay?
This one.
Here na. So
Yes, yes.
we have used concatenate. This is the static value. That means perform starting from the performance to for. This is the static value, one value, and we have concatenate this with and C3. C3 is my city. If we are if we are changing one, so city is changing, and this is the same value that is showing here with the help of concatenate C3. That means you are talking about dynamic change. Is it clear now? Rehan, is it clear?
Yes, clear.
So Rehan, are you aware with Hindi also, or only English and Bengali?
I can understand Hindi but cannot fluent
Acha.
speak
Okay, great. That means you have three knowledge, na? English, Hindi, and Bengali also, I guess.
a little bit.
Acha. Great, great. ठीक है. Okay. So this is the first step of the dashboard, which is already covered in the past class. But now I'll just show you very beautiful thing that you can use during the dashboard. See, if you just see here, so there is a developer tab in my system or my Excel, but generally you can't see there. This is a there should be either blank or something like that. So see, if your Excel doesn't show developer tab here, So that means you have to, first of all, you have to show developer tab here. You have to retrieve developer tab here. How? So you have to right click on any tab. Right click on any tab. There is an option called customize the ribbon, and under customize the ribbon there is a option developer tab. So if I'm putting here developer on, or I'm just checking it on, so that will show here. So how we can get this? Is it clear? How we can get this developer
Sir,
tab?
would you please repeat the things again?
Yes. Generally this is not showing here. If you just open your Excel, you can't see developer tab here. So first challenge is how we can get this. So just I'm removing this from here. So generally you will get last option as a view, but I want developer tab here. So how we can get this? So right click on any of your tab. There is an option called customize the ribbon. Under customize the ribbon there is a developer tab here. Just click it and OK. So you will get a developer tab. Is it okay now? How we can
Yes,
get this?
yes,
Yes.
it's okay now.
Now what you can do is, see, under developer tab, this is especially used for VBA developer or VBA development or VBA automation. But here there is an option called insert. Under developer there is an insert, and under insert there is a form control here, and you have to use this button. This is called spin button. Just click here spin button. Spin button, you can just drag and create your spin button. So if you click outside, so that will fix. If you want to change, right click, you can get the addition point, so you can edit, you can resize your button. So we have to put a button simultaneously along with the chart or the range up to chart. So my question is, if I'm changing here 1, so we are getting first data. If I'm clicking 2, I'm getting the second data. But I want, if I put here on this button, so I want third, fourth, fifth kind of data. So see how we can do this. So simply what you need is, you have to be very much aware with the data, how many data you have. So this is the small example, that is why you have only 11 data. But no matter how much data we have, we can retrieve n number of data from the same button. So we have 11 data. So right click on this button. There is an option called format control. There is an option called format control. You have to just set 3 format here, 3 control here. In the minimum section you have to always put 1. See, by default they are showing 30,000 data, but we have only 11 data, so we have to put 11. So minimum should be 1, maximum should be according to data how much you have. And the third is cell link. So cell link is this. See the magic. So we can control from here 1. Yes, we are getting the data first, second, third, fourth type. But now we can get data from this also, fifth, sixth, seventh. So this is very presentable now. See, earlier 15 minutes back or 20 minutes back we have that data like that. Now we can show this data in the form of dashboard. So now you can see the effect. Either we can control from here, or even that you can control from here. If you put here, you will get the next data. If you put back, you will get the earlier data. So this is more presentable now. Is it right or not?
Yes, it is right.
Yes, yes.
Actually, this is very much presentable, and this is very important feature. Now again you have to go for developer. There is a insert tab. Beside this speed button there is another button which is called list box. So what you can do is you can create a list box here. You can create a list box here. Same, you have to just arrange carefully with the size, height, width, something like that. So this is the, and the same you have to click, right click. There is a format control here. This time we have only two options. One is cell link, another is input range. Under cell link you have to select again this, but under input range you have to move to your data and go for all city selection, right, like this. See the magical like option. If you are talking about multiple cities, you can get through one by one here. But if you directly want, I want a result of Jaipur, just click on Jaipur, you will get the data of Jaipur. If you are talking about Patna, you will get the data of Patna. If you are talking about Mumbai, something like that. Suppose if you have a data that is based on city wise. If you have data monthly, you can get data monthly. If you have person wise details, client wise detail, everywhere you can just use this logic and you can get very good like dashboard here. This time I am using a function called average. So this is the average value starting from April to September. So here you have to put a average function and put a average, because sometime our boss or our client is looking for the average sales or something like that. So you must be clear on average. So now how this is working, so I am using format painter here. So if I am putting Patna, so in Patna we have 59.16. Overall achievement, average achievement is 59%. In Delhi 56%. In Delhi 36. Mumbai, Calcutta, Mumbai, something like that. So if you want a round function, like you don't want point value, so you can use here round or integer function. So round of this value comma 0 means you want only integer value. So this is the round, that is the average performance of Jaipur for 6 months or 12 months or 5 months or 3 months or 1 month, no matter. So you have to put a average field also, and here we have small area. So I am doing the same thing, going for developer, going for insert, and there is again taking a spin button here and putting a spin button here. So my motto is either we can control from here or we can control from here also. So I am putting here a spin button and giving the control, right click, there is a form control, there is a minimum value looking for 1, we have maximum value that is only 11 data we have, and cell link is this. Okay, so now either we can control from here or we can control from here or we can control from here or we can control from here. Means you can control your data at any point of requirement. If you have a specific requirement, you can create your dashboard, something like that. So now you are mastering your data, you are very good in Excel now. Just believe you are very good in Excel now. My question is, now you can think how you can present your simple data in the form of this, and this is called dashboard. This is the first dashboard. I just trained you 10 plus dashboard with a different logic and different formulas, but this dashboard is very important, and I request you all to please create a dashboard. And in the my I guess you have my email ID, which is analytical edupoint at gmail.com. This is my email ID, and I request you all to please create a dashboard and just send me, so I can understand your level of understanding along with your creativity, because everything is there. Creativity is there, index function is there, VLOOKUP is there, cell reference is there, formatting is there, charts is there, this is there. So there are several things in dashboards we are using. So if you create this, so you will be more confident on your Excel part. So who can create and who can send? So this is not question for who, this is question for all. You all should create a dashboard, and before the next class I want to see your dashboard. I don't want any excuses and all. I want result. And believe me, I'm very happy with your answer. You have provided almost all answer, you have answered all questions, so you are very much clear on past chapter. So this is the last thing that you have to prove this team is very good. So we are looking for a dashboard from your side now. Anyone has any doubt? Anyone? If you have taken 70 or 80% of my training, so definitely you can create. If you have done your 90 to 100% training, so definitely 200% you can create. Andrila, is it possible to create yourself?
Yes, sure. Can be
Great.
done.
So I'll just wait for your dashboard. Everyone has to try. If you will stuck anywhere, we'll just guide you and help you on that part, but you should try this, and try
Will you,
try this to implement in your data also. This is not
will you
only
share any
for,
common data for creating the dashboard, or we use our own data?
yes, you can use your own data. You can create a dummy data like this, or you can use your own data, so I can understand how you are implementing the things in your data. So that is more beneficial, that should be more beneficial if you are trying to do it in your data. Or if you have a complex data, then try to do it on the dummy data, like this. You can create your dummy data quickly and try to create this. Clear? Sanchita ma'am,
Yes, sir.
मिलेगा डैशबोर्ड नेक्स्ट
Yes,
क्लास से
sir.
पहले?
I'll try, sir. Please, 1 minute. Repeat. Just beginning point. Just beginning side.
So there is a recording, just I'm sending right away within one
Okay.
hour.
Okay, sir.
So take
Okay.
again and again
I
that
will
part.
try. I will
Yes,
try, sir. Okay.
and always try to just do it.
Okay.
Definitely we can get the dashboard. This is not a rocket science kind of thing. Everybody can
Okay.
create easily. Tomojit,
Yeah, sure.
so we will wait for everyone dashboard. Right? So thanks for your patience, and see you in the next class.
Yeah.
And before next class, I want a Excel dashboard from your side. Data should be your maybe your dummy data. You can try it on dummy data, or if you have any data, and if you want to create this or implement this on your data, so that can be acceptable. See you in the next class. Bye bye. Bye for the day.
Okay. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot.
Okay. Thank
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. Thanks a lot. GT84. क्या बोल रहे हैं इसमें? हाँ जी, आपका क्या था केस?
सर क्या बोल रहे हैं, पापा ने चेक किया है
अच्छा,
पूरा,
ओके
और वैसे भी फर्स्ट इंस्टॉलमेंट हमने जो दिया उसको दिखा है।
ओके, तो ठीक है, मैं इसको डिपॉजिट कर देता हूँ, कल परसों क्लियर हो जाएगा तो फिर हम आपको कैश रिटर्न कर देंगे। ठीक है, क्या है चेक दिखाइए एक बार देखिए। एनालिटिकल एडोपॉइंट के नाम से हमारा अकाउंट नहीं है। ये चेक जो चाहिए, एक तो चेक जो चाहिए विद द नेम ऑफ, या तो मेरे नाम से होगा नहीं तो ओमनी सॉल्यूशंस के नाम से। मैं लिख के दे देता हूँ, आप यही बोलिएगा कि जैसे चेक हमारा क्लियर हो जाएगा वैसे मैं कैश निकाल के देंगे। ठीक है, कैश तो पड़ा रहता है, बताइए। दो ऑप्शन है आपके पास, या तो प्राइवेट लिमिटेड, या तो ये नाम से बनेगा चेक, और BRAJESH प्रदेश, ये दो में से कोई एक नाम से। ठीक है, ठीक है, थोड़ा सा पेन भी था ना, मैंने ध्यान नहीं दिया, कौन सा बैंक का था? सेंट्रल बैंक ऑफ इंडिया, कोई बात नहीं, ठीक है। सो बोलिए कि आपका जैसे चेक क्लियर होगा तो एक जैसे आज की डेट हो तो उसी दिन से हमें कैश रिटर्न, ठीक है। हमें लगता है कि वो शायद आपको टैक्स वैक्स में दिखाने के लिए कैश पैसा वो नहीं रहता ना, वैसे हम चेक की ट्रांजेक्शन को दिखा सकते हैं एक्सपेंसेस, शायद ये रहा होगा, ठीक है ना। कर लेंगे, जैसे आप चेक कल दे देंगे तो कल उसको डाल देंगे तो परसों या तरसों क्लियर हो जाएगा, तो जिस दिन क्लियर होगा उसी दिन, ठीक है। ऑल क्लियर, समझ में आ गया? सो मैं एक काम करता हूँ, 10 मिनट्स अभी है, मैं आ जाता हूँ फ्रेश होके, फिर क्लास चलेगी। कल वाली क्लास का रिवीजन किया आपने? ऑल क्लियर? क्लियर एकदम बिल्कुल पक्का? ठीक है। लिंक।
सर आपका प्रश्न
अच्छा, क्या बात है, इतना सजा के। ओ माय गॉड, पूजा का प्रसाद है इसलिए थैंक यू नहीं बोल रहा हूँ। प्रसाद में थैंक यू नहीं बोला जाता। हाँ, बांटा जाता है। अभी हम लोग पहले क्लास ले लें, फिर इसका डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन करेंगे। हम्म, हाँ, अच्छा लग रहा है। किसी को दिखने में दिक्कत है? सीधा आ जाइए यहाँ पे, दोनों के बीच में। कोई जिसकी हाइट ज़्यादा है वो पीछे आ जाइए, जिनकी थोड़ी कम है आगे आ जाइए। कंफर्टेबल है? आप ये तीनों में से किसी को दिक्कत चाहिए तो यहाँ आ जाओ वीआईपी में, यहाँ से आ जाओ। हाँ? यहाँ पे आ सकते हैं आप, यहाँ पे चेयर लगा लीजिए, काफ़ी कंफर्टेबल रहेगा। और आगे बस पैर पे मत मारिएगा। हाँ, ठीक है, कंफर्टेबल है। चलिए, तो तौकीर, मतलब क्या विचार है आपका? कभी आते हो, कभी गायब हो जाते हो। टाइफाइड तो पहले हुआ था। कल कौन सा टाइफाइड? अच्छा, अच्छा।
इंग्लिश का तो लीजिए, इंग्लिश का पढ़ रहे हो?
जब कंप्यूटर में ये हाल कर रखा है तो इंग्लिश समझ सकते हैं। हाँ, वो तो हम समझ ही रहे हैं, वही तो मैं बोल रहा हूँ, मैं समझ सकता हूँ आपकी इम्प्रूवमेंट। सीरियस हो जाओ। बाकी सब लोग हैं ना? एसी चलाने की तो जरूरत नहीं है ना? कल हमने पाइवट टेबल के बारे में, ओह, अभी तक रिकॉर्डिंग हो ही रही है।